Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to That One Awkward Guy. Today we're going to be continuing our series in Hearts of Iron 4 as Russia with the Millennium Dawn Modern Day mod. In the last episode, we finished our conquests, or not even conquests, we were kind of participating in a civil war. But we finished the battle in this section of Europe, and we are now turning to deal with the Turkish offensive coming out of the Caucasus and the push from Scandinavia that's taken a lot of Soviet land. And we're making good progress. Our units are starting to arrive, and we've already pushed them back a decent amount. We've also taken command of Afghanistan's infantry forces, and we'll be using them to bolster the line in the Caucasus as our units show up to reinforce them and give them some tank support and all of that to make sure that they can push without excessive casualties, because if they're infantry on their own, they're not going to do super well, but it's, as you can actually see right here. But with the support of our tanks, they'll be able to get some work done, hopefully. So, yeah, that's where we are. And hopefully, it all goes well for us. As this just storm of divisions travels across the map. Crazy. And what about... Oh, God, I didn't even realize that this was as successful as it was. We've almost made it. Who was it? It was you. And let's actually make sure both armies are properly assigned. So you guys... Okay, get out of the map mode. You guys are assigned like this. And where's the other guy? You? Oh, you guys got... Or was it you? Ah, was you. Good. Found them. Then you guys as well. This is a tricky front line to place. You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and order, just to make this easier on myself. Everybody. Just all of the divisions. Go. Take Copenhagen. I'm surprised we can actually do it, considering we're pushing along a river. But I guess we're also pushing with all tanks as well, so we're definitely pretty powerful. Anyway, we'll let them get their job done, push across the river, take Copenhagen, and get us a little bit closer to Stockholm. Thought we were going to crash there for a second. Got real worried. Alright, your 40 divisions, you guys need to be pushing. Go. I'll give you another order. Just go. Push. Be aggressive. They're unaggressive. Why aren't they pushing if they're unaggressive? Oh, they are pushing. They're just all retreating, so it didn't look like they were fighting. Wonderful. Alright. You guys are supposed to do this on your own. Good. Get that done. We're wrapping things up here, retaking Russian territory. Repairs are still being worked on. We're gonna have a lot of repairs to be built up, but we'll survive. Hopefully. And what about our reinforcements? They are beginning to arrive. Let's just order them to go as soon as they get there to start pushing, because the troops that are coming from Afghanistan are going to need support as quickly as possible. So they're not going to be able to do well without tanks to assist them. So they're all infantry. That is one thing I don't like. I understand the AI can't produce tanks in numbers, but if you're going to produce even 300 infantry divisions, I could probably pretty easily wipe that out with 2 armies of tanks. So sometimes I think if you were to invest in a couple really good divisions, but put them in strategic areas, I might have a tough time pushing through it. So I don't entirely understand or agree with... Oh, there's some American troops. That's not really a concern. Will our allies deal with that? They're not going to hold. I don't see how it's better. I don't see the benefit in producing a bunch of infantry divisions that can't really fight anyway. At least if you're going to put something up there and they're going to lose either way, at least put something up that can do some damage and buy you a little bit of time, I feel. But I don't know. That's my opinion. So let's actually just wrap this up. We got a pocket here, and then I want to reassign some of these divisions to go deal with the American landings, they are calling in reinforcements. Thus far, we've kind of created I've created a bit of an Atlantic wall going along here. I keep calling it an Atlantic wall, I mean Pacific wall. I guess I should also actually change it up to do more of a, like that kind of deal. That's a little closer to America. We might get into some naval engagements, but that's alright. Are you going over there? It's another glitch I've noticed. Sometimes the AI doesn't actually travel to the destination it's supposed to be patrolling, which is weird. But I've noticed that they tend to do it. Am I seeing that we don't have naval supremacy in this region? Well, let's see what we can do about that. Sending out this fleet that's been sitting here forever to go engage the Turkish Navy. They're heavily outnumbered. Should be able to win. And our troops are arriving. We're beginning to push them back. We're pushing the enemy back here. We've almost dealt with this pocket, and then I'm going to reassign some troops to deal with the Americans. We also have some troops landing up there. They aren't landing in the numbers that they need to actually make any progress, though. I do need to comment on that. Oh. Are we trying to push through here now? Can we? If we were to actually try? Can I just concentrate a bunch of fighters and nuke them into breaking down? What if I put all of them there? What if I concentrate legitimately a good amount of fighters? We're gonna struggle, apparently, even with a lot of fighters. And just throw them, I don't know, throw them right there. Throw like 400 of them. Just trying to figure out where to send all of these guys, that way they can actually get there. Alright, we'll see if that will get us their superiority over time. I'm not sure why we don't have it already. I feel like we should have more than... Well, I guess it is slowly increasing. Either way, it doesn't matter. We're pushing in from this way anyway. I just need to get some divisions over there. You know what? Yeah, if we're not going to push through here, then this is somewhat silly to have all of these divisions concentrated here. Let's keep, say, your army. You know what? Let's give you, I don't know, something. I don't know how I feel about all this stuff. I don't like all these traits. Because I never remember to actually go and do them. Okay, you know what? You're not really even doing anything. Who's the one that's going to be you? We'll give you some bonuses. I guess that's kind of useful. Most of these aren't particularly interesting, but here, have some stuff. Maybe this guy, can I give him some good... Okay, I can give him some stuff. That's not bad. I like that. Boom. So smart. I always forget to do it because once you're in the heat of the game, it's really easy to forget to do stuff, so... Okay, I can't give you anything. And I kind of bounce back and forth on this. Sometimes I'm like, oh, this is really cool. I like customizing my generals, but part of me is also thinking generals aren't personalized enough to care. It's kind of like in Rome 2 Total War, the general leveling up system. It's like, oh, I can level up my general and give them traits, but it doesn't matter because they die really quickly, so... That was my biggest thing. I never understood the purpose. In certain campaigns, when the time is stretched out more, it made sense because your generals would actually stay with you throughout the majority of your campaign. But when you play the big, grand campaigns, it's just like, they're gonna die relatively quickly. It really doesn't matter if I customize them. They're not gonna last that long. Then, you know, every 10 turns or so, your army general is dead, or your family general or whatever is gone, so... Hello, giant EU Navy that I am horrified looking at. How you doing? What about here? We're still fighting the enemy. You haven't killed anything, though. Interesting. We gotta surround. Let's deal with that. Okay, this is silly. We have half the army overseeing one infantry division. Let's deal with that. And where are you? You're making your way there. Alright. You're starting to get some divisions in there, though, so we're dealing with the problem. They don't seem too interested in landing additional troops. I wonder if by taking this, I've somehow stopped them from getting troops in. Or getting reinforcements, because that's possible. Oh, are we actually about to maybe get through? What's their superiority situation looking like? I don't... Where are these planes even coming from? It doesn't even say that they have any active fighters. I don't know. We're winning anyway. I think I need to redo the front line though. It's starting to look a little bit funky and crazy. We can't even have one. No, we can't have a big straight front line. Okay, I need to do individualized front lines then. All right, I'd like you guys here doing that. Go. I'd like... Oh wait, no, that is the wrong army group. These guys go. Yes. You guys can go, let's say, there. And push. You guys will throw maybe... We'll need at least 2 army groups on this line, so send them up there. And that's roughly what I want to do. It's close enough. And then you guys are going to also be here, and you're going to do this. Like that. I think maybe good enough, whatever. And then there's these 40 guys that are, you know, doing their thing. Good enough. And we're also making slower progress, but still progress on Turkey here. Sadly, we're not making as much progress as I'd hoped we would here, but we can rectify that. I just realized we have air superiority here. Completely forgot that I unloaded a ton of planes into this region. So let's help out our allies. I think they've been fighting pretty hard. Serbia spearheaded the invasion of Greece. They stopped the Turkish from breaking out here. They can use a little bit of Russian support. And let's give them another bit of support. And it's tough to click these territories with all the smoke, but I think we got them all. That should be enough for them to get through fairly easily. It'll destroy the infrastructure, but whatever. Should be okay. We lost a destroyer. We took out a few enemy planes. That's something. Got another battle going on there. Small bit of the Romanian Navy's backing us up. Yeah, you guys are not going to do this, I'm sorry to say. Okay, why are they still there? These guys should all be... Oh, we finished. We pushed the Americans back. Then do this for me. Assist with that. And we're still doing okay up there, which is awesome. No crazy invasions over there. That's good to see. I'm also hoping that during this time the French Commune is kind of building up their strength a little bit, because they got hit really bad. I mean, they got their industry back under their control. They have divisions on garrison duty, so... Yeah, they got hit in the beginning of the war. They were pushed back to basically this bit of territory right here. And then I was able to get troops in there and help them. But, yeah. Hopefully they're recovering now. We don't have air superiority here anymore, do we? Can we change now? Because we're not doing anything productive. We have in South Sweden air zone, so we'll keep... I'd rather close air support right now. Close air support wings. There's 725. Move you right there. Where else do we have close air support? Okay. 725, that's enough. Considering we have air superiority, that should be decent. Once we... Are we actually even in that territory? We're technically still in St. Petersburg, aren't we? Yeah, the majority of the fighting's... Alright, fine, we'll redeploy there temporarily. And then we'll switch after. Apparently, not everybody's getting the message, though. We have 100 fighter wings here that need to be deployed somewhere else. A few hundred. Okay, why is it still say the close air support? There we go. I don't know why they weren't following my orders initially. And there we go. So that close air support will help us hopefully a little bit in this offensive and taking back all of our territory. And we've definitely now made a bit of progress in this region. We're about to push them back to Istanbul, and we'll reallocate some fighters. Oh, they need help with that. They have a port. Canada and Scandinavia have launched an invasion. We are going to help in taking that territory back. We're just gonna keep doing this until they take it. I think this is the best course of action currently. There we go. We did it. Oh, what did we do? We lost more Romanian destroyers. Okay, that's sad. What about this? How are we doing? Okay, we actually have these divisions sitting here. Are they moving? They aren't. Why are you not moving? Go. They're your tanks. You have just a giant open field ahead of you. Take it all. This is what you were made for. This is literally your purpose. There's no. Box selecting when it's laggy is. Yeah. It's not even laggy. They're just not. There we go. Come on. Go. Go. Good enough. Alright, there we go. That's getting done. What about this? Are you about to take this? Good. So we're starting to contain this. We're pushing them back bit by bit. Just do something like that. That should be good. And double back. Oh, we've created a nice little pocket here. Let's deal with it before they somehow reopen it. Come on, EU, just capitulate. It's over. You're so close. A few more VP cities and we'll do it. What about this? So they've retaken the port. Okay, take this. I'm helping you. Come on, Serbia. Don't bail on me now. You were so helpful this entire war. You held the Turkish back the entire war basically on your own. You took all of this territory in Greece basically on your own. Don't give up on me now. This entire thing has just been Serbia, French Commune, and I, and then India's been helpful, but they keep sending troops and are really helpful, and then they pull them back, and it's just like, make up your mind. Are you staying or are you not? They would have been more helpful if I'd conquered China, and they hadn't kept throwing their units on their border. Okay, this is just madness. Finish the pocket. Just deal with this. Oh wow, this is another annoying pocket. We're very close though. Almost got it. Okay, you go up here. You support. You push. No. You guys push south. Let's also check. We have unassigned divisions. Oh, more militia. Oh, okay. Join them into the main army then, which is now going to be assigned here. And have that order. Okay, Serbia's... Oh, is it because I own that territory? I wish Serbia would have gained control of that. The one downside of having a ton of puppets. I think so if they weren't puppets, Serbia would have gotten this and would have actually put troops there. But it's alright, we're winning on this side. We're taking back the Caucasus. This pocket's almost resolved, which means we're going to have thousands of soldiers descending upon that front line very soon. Oh god, no, don't do that. And as soon as this pocket's over, we'll have a unified front line that I'll make, because these guys are all just sitting here right now, so as soon as we deal with this pocket, I'll remake the front line here, so that way it's not ugly and terrible. Let's unpause. Guess I can afford to run at 5 speed now, because we're not imminently about to potentially lose. It's more or less, let's wrap up the continent and then go elsewhere. Oh, don't nuke me, that's rude. We haven't dropped below 80 stability though, so I think we're still okay. Okay, let me delete everything. All of it. Yeah, okay. So all of you now do this. Click to airbase. Do this. And you have a very simple order. Go do that. And then 187 of the militia forces do that. And I completely messed that up. Do that, and this is your line. Roughly. But be unaggressive so that way you can push beyond it. So we're about to watch the entire army redeploy. Except the militia. The militia don't seem to want to redeploy. They should be, though. Oh, you're on this. Okay, so I think I might know why. Hold. Huh. That's weird. Let's remake that line. And try again. They do not seem to want to go to that line. Some of them do. Oh, they're staying back because of supply. That's what it is. Alright, that's alright. I can live with that. Research. We've only finished 2 or 3 techs during this entire war. That's how slow the game's running. And how much we've done in so little time as well. Okay, we finished that pocket. Let's reorg these front lines. They're ugly and need to be fixed. Like 40 divisions are concentrated there. That's broken. Alright, so these guys, you're kind of my general get across the line kind of thing. You don't necessarily need to be put into any army commands because you just fill in the gaps. So that's what those 40 divisions are doing. That's why they don't have a general either. Some of them might even still be green. I don't know how much fighting they've done. And then this is the actual front line that the AI is going to make look pretty for me. Let's see, yeah, there's still a lot of them are still green divisions. I feel like at this point they've seen enough combat. They shouldn't be green anymore. I've been fighting in Scandinavia since before the reinforcements got there, so. Alright. We still have some reinforcing divisions piling in, but we have almost nothing down there. Like, what's going on here? We're keeping seemingly almost everything back because of attrition. But we need something down there. We have a little bit of militia. Yeah, like, look at that. We have nothing, right? This line is just... We're gonna... The militia isn't actually really needed anymore, and they're taking up space. So, can I give you back your troops? How do I give them their troops back? Do I just disband them? I could have broken it. I don't... Okay. I didn't break it. Good. They're going to get their units back. Alright. I'd rather the more experienced units, the militia, they were really just temporarily needed, so that way I could hold the line until these reinforcements got here. But now that we're in a situation where we don't have a lot of supply, I'd rather more experienced units be there. Oh wow, big engagement. So we lost a handful of fighters and 21 of our destroyers. The enemy lost 4 aircraft carriers, a bunch of missile cruisers, 9 missile cruisers, and a decent amount of planes, along with 16 destroyers. So we definitely came out on top for that battle. Did some damage to the US fleet. Oh, hello, other naval invasion. Allies, help. They gonna do anything? No? Alright, militia. Could use your help again. Alright, I kind of want to just see if the AI will deal with this, or if they're actually going to make me pull an army back. We'll pull the 40 divisions back. The 40 divisions, they're not super important where they are. They can be more useful here, in my opinion. So have them redeploy, and yes, they are redeploying, good. And good, we actually have a decent number of troops here now as well, so we're pushing. Wonderful. And they retook all of this territory. Let's take it back again. Okay, there we go. We are starting to see more of India's troops on the front lines in areas that are a bit more helpful. So that's good. So that should be enough for Serbia to break through. Kind of want to send them some help in Greece, but I think the EU is going to be capitulating relatively quickly now. They're almost at the edge of it. I don't think they'll be here past Stockholm. Would not consider it likely. I also think we have it. No, we don't. We're not going to push through there. Not without nukes. Though we could momentarily gain air superiority. Well, let's do this very quietly. I would like 100 multi-rolls and some strategic bombers. We're going to do this quietly and see what we can do. If we not put too many fighters, none for them to react super quickly. Let's temporarily take control. And I see we're already... Oh, our allies are already there, pushing America back. Oh, there's that. Is there anything else? One more. I've already forgotten they're there. You just go here. Strategic bombing is on too. Wonderful. Let's see. This could also capitulate them because their stability is probably very low at this point. So doing this might even capitulate them. There's a chance. Because this is going to be a relatively devastating attack because the majority of their factories and everything is now in this bit of Scandinavia. That their other territory is Greece, which has been under constant attack. Sweden and to some extent Finland is the only area that has been decently under their control for the majority of the last bit of the war here. So, like, I don't think they're getting much out of Greece, but we're about to basically obliterate the remainder of their industry. So, we'll see. What does it do? So, okay, we got an autosave, so it's not a peace deal. Loading. Did that do it? It doesn't look like it. But it might be enough to let us push past. We got our divisions here. Come on. This would help us make this our claim victory so much quicker. They're calling in reinforcements. It's not gonna matter. I'm taking this territory. Alright. Wonderful. We did it. So now, your army has one very simple goal. Take all of the things. And just to weaken them. Alright, let's see what we can get done here. We have 24 divisions, and they capitulated. That didn't take long. Oh, okay. So now we have to deal with the wrapping up of the few divisions that they have kind of scattered out throughout all of these bits of territory. So let's just start assigning armies. Or troops, because there's a bunch of American and British divisions still all over the place. Odds are they'll make their way to Norway. But basically I'm just gonna... This is probably the least efficient manner of doing it, but it's the only way that can do it that will not drive me insane with front lines. Is that? No, that's not a pocket. So we're going to do something along these lines, and they're all going to probably be trying to make their own push to Norway, which I'm fine with. Let them get there. They'll have a front line. It won't matter. But it shouldn't take long for a proper front line to start to form. Either way, though, we are at roughly 30 minutes now. This has been a really good episode. We're making progress. We're continuing to make progress in Turkey, which is awesome for us. Notice you are really low on supplies. We're not out of tanks, are we? Are we actually out of tanks? Because I don't buy that. Give it a second. Let a day pass. Yeah, no, we just need to upgrade a bunch. That's fine. We got a bit of a push here, but from everything I've seen, the one thing the AI does seem to be good at is dealing with these. They've dealt with a few of these, invasions now, especially when I support them with some nukes. We're dealing with this, which is good. The EU has kind of been secured now by the French Commune. Yeah, the next step now, solidify, we take control. There's still pockets of resistance, but we take control of the rest of Europe. And then we begin preparations for, well, we also have to deal with Turkey. You know what, we're not going to get into the, is Turkey, I mean, part is in Europe, part, I don't know. We're not, secure the, both, everything, all the things. And then we go to secure the rest of Europe when we take UK. That is an interesting debate, though. I guess technically, I've always heard generally referred to as Eurasia, because it kind of like Russia is in a similar deal where, you know, you have this portion which is pretty arguably Europe, and then this portion which is arguably Asia, and it's interesting, all of those questions and debates. Wow, there are still troops up here. Anyway, though, we are at 31 minutes now, so I'm going to call it here. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.